let's continue exploring the historical development of atonement theory. Let's highlight a single problem. On the one hand, ransom theory. On the other hand, satisfaction theory. Ransom theory predates satisfaction theory. It's actually the predominant view of the atonement and sacrifice and the payment of Christ's death for around 1,000 years. In the 11th century, Ransom kind of interacts with that idea and pushes back against it and purports and propagates the satisfaction theory. Now, one of the reasons this is a problem is I'm trying to highlight the discontinuity of ideas. Because today people would want to pretend that they're holding ideas about the atonement that have just been held by everyone all the way back to apostolic times. And that's just not possible. So here's a way to demonstrate that. The ransom theory of atonement essentially says that the primary target of the atonement is Satan, while satisfaction theory says the primary target of the atonement is God. So that ransom theory, again, the historically predominant view, is saying Jesus died as a sacrifice on behalf of humanity to rescue humanity from Satan, to ransom humanity from under Satan who holds the power of death over them. On the other hand, you have Ransom saying, and he's interacting with this idea in his writings, that's ridiculous. The real problem is God, who is a Lord and who is worthy of honor, has been dishonored. And we have to satisfy that dishonor. We have to actually move in a direct... Someone has to do something to satisfy and repay that dishonor to God the Father. These are two very different ideas. Whoever wants to make a claim that their theory of atonement today is in continuity all the way back to apostolic times and biblical times, which is a very popular claim, they have to get over this hurdle of how did the church go for 1,000 years? How did we go from saying Satan was the recipient and the target of the sacrifice to God the Father, whose honor was wounded, was the target and the recipient?